What's up, Jay? Hey, that was a nice 8 point. Yeah, no, it's a little messy in here. We, hold on. I mean, let's see. That, way over there in the corner. Oh, let's see. Bench is all messed up. Oh, my dad get a little upset. He said, "Clean up." Um, yeah, we need to. I need to do a little organizing, so to say. You know what I mean? What's up, Gary? Tools out everywhere. I really need to clean up before he kicks me out of here. Give me 1 second. I gotta put some tools away. I mean, it's amazing how quick this stuff will get out of hand. Still got a couple of velocity stacks I need to polish out, but I don't feel like doing. All that fun stuff. You know what I mean? So I can see it. Yeah. I will admit, I am not the most organized guy on earth. I'm horribly unorganized. That is a complaint that people have had since I was a kid. The school used to tell my parents, "This guy is unorganized. He'll never make it in life." It's pretty bad when you're so unorganized, the school says, "Yeah, this guy's a lost cause." Boxes of pieces, parts, fittings, polishing stuff. Random O-rings laying around. You know the game, right? Hey, Daryl. Dad says I'm messy. Something about he said something about my parts are worse than than the urban crawl. Gary, take it easy. Oh crap, Chris is here. Hey, you know what? Me and Daryl were just talking about you, Mills. I have my eyes on a Smart 4 2 that I want to put a small block in. Maybe even a big block. So we're wanting to know, do you want to donate an 871 to the project? You don't need them. Does Jess know about the garage? I'm sure she does. I'm sure nobody has to tell her because she already knows. um, yeah, we need to hold off on the builds right now. We're getting ready to start building. We're getting ready to start with the addition on the house, so that's going to take precedence over a lot of things. Garage is going to get done here real soon too. Yeah, so I want a new project, but something tells me that may not be a good idea to talk about a new project right now. Maybe I should try to finish the first one, right? What's up, Vic? Oh, I don't know where to begin. So this is wiring stuff. Let's go over here with the wiring stuff. This goes with my lights. Which, man, I can't quit saying enough about those lights I put up on the ceiling. I absolutely love them. They're so freaking bright. Well, hold on, no, hold on. I am learning from you and Chris how to do projects. You just keep gathering them up and just start a whole bunch of them, and that way you got a choice on what you're going to do that day. You know? Vic, appreciate you stopping in, man, as always. I mean, I've been taking note on how you guys build, and I'm in total agreement with the way you guys do things. The more the merrier. I mean, she thinks it's bad now. Wait till I get my own place to store the stuff. Just wait till I get my own place to store the stuff. I do need to, because I tell you what, guys, these nuts on the end of here, the little suckers are pricey and spendy. I'm definitely going to be cutting this stuff apart to save all the AN fitting brake line nuts. I can tell you that much right now, 100%. Oh, hey, I've been looking for that. Top pocket find. Okay. That can go there. This goes with this goes with this. This goes in the car. So, I just got off the phone with Luddy's, and we got a final list together of everything I need to complete my car. We're definitely hiding that list from other people that are in charge of my finances. Hey, there's nothing wrong with living in your garage. Nothing wrong with living in your garage. Somebody's got to keep the cars warm at night, right? Yeah, see, you know what? We actually talked about putting a bathroom in the shop out back, but tying it into the city sewers, that's going to be the issue. I couldn't imagine how much it would cost me to run 150 feet off the road. You know what I mean? So, do like most people do. Build a rock pit out back and there you go, right? Have your water drain into a rock pit. Hey, Chris, that'd be cool. I know you've been talking about retiring for a while now. Yeah, it's only money. We're gonna, so the plan is, we're gonna put the shop up, and that's gonna be 30 by 40. And then the house, so the house is a bungalow. So it's just one big room upstairs. We're gonna partition that off we're gonna put another bathroom upstairs. Partition that off into 3 different rooms. So you have like 2 bedrooms upstairs and like a little family room upstairs. Because I got my one daughter, my oldest daughter that lives with me still. So that'll give her a place that, like, you know, where it's kind of her own. And then downstairs, we're going to gut the downstairs and completely rearrange the walls. So the house is going to be a mess. The yard's going to be a mess. The garage is going to be a mess. And then you got me bringing my mess into all the other mess. So it's fixing to, you know. The cruise planning, I may have gotten her to forget about that. I told her, you can either go on a cruise or we can redo the house. And it's her childhood home, so she's really excited to get the house done. Thanks for having my back, Jane. But no, we're seriously, we're really excited to get the house going because, you know, it's going to be the way she wants it. You're killing me. Killing me. Alright. Let's see. Extra alternator bolts. Which reminds me, I still got to build an alternator bracket or modify the one I have. I keep forgetting about that. This camera stuff. finally decided how I'm gonna run my computers and everything else. I figured out where I'm gonna pop my harnesses through. We should be good. We should be good from here. Be careful, Jane. You don't know what he bought. You could be pushing it. I would ask you what you bought, but you know, you keep that stuff pretty tight-lipped until you're ready to put it out on your channel. Alright. 4 inches. Get all my tools. So we got to do a alternator on my daughter's car on Thursday. So Thursday, Kristen is going to be in, and she's going to be doing alternator on her Honda Civic. So I told her, and she knows the deal. I'm there to help. I'm not there to fix the car. She has to work on it herself. Yeah, of course I'll have to wait. So she's excited to come over and get working on her car. There's one thing I've always taught all my kids. They all know how to do basic maintenance. Kristen can do a little bit more, but they can all do brake stuff. They can all do oil changes, stuff like that. Yeah, I heard Chris cleaned house on the cars. When you run out of storage, you got to empty the storage space so you can bring more back in, right? That doesn't surprise me, Daryl, that you're sanding. All right. Fuel pump. Fuel pump, fuel line. There. Wiring. Gotta go back in here. Some intake stuff goes in there. But you can't have nice cars laying around. They're not project cars if they're not junk. think I need to go buy some more tools. What do you guys think? New tools? So I got wrenches and stuff like that. You know what my bad thing about buying is? I don't know why. When I walk in to buy tools, I'm drawn to the socket wrenches. I don't know why. No idea why. I'm just instantly drawn to the socket wrenches. Define roadworthy. Partial brakes, highly unsafe, running on 6 of the 8 cylinders, and at least a windshield, or half a windshield. It's got to cover the driver's side. We can get that home. I have a hard time walking through Harbor Freight. A real hard time. And especially since they brought out the Icon stuff and the what's the other brand they have? Their middle brand. What's the brand of tools that they have that's in the blue? Chris, if you do a video where she drives that car back from across the United States and put it on there, how she did. Here's an old lady driving your car back. Will it make it back? That actually might be a pretty good video. uh, but we'll make sure that she's got a little trailer with either um, some handicap assisted devices like walkers and stuff like that in the back. I really think that would be a good video. Oh, just kind of show up, show them the car. Here, you guys got to drive it back. Oh, and by the way, here's your little box of tools to get you home. Zip ties, duct tape, channel locks, vice grips, crescent wrench, and just a regular up to 18 millimeter socket set. Here you go. Get home. I mean, if you're shipping it in from California, it's got to be something pretty special. You got to have big plans for it, too. Because I'll tell you what, that old Dodge you're working on, I'm really liking that car. Well, hold on, I got to specify which Dodge. So is that a 53 you're working on or something like that? 55? Oh, it's a cool car nonetheless. Like, I hope you don't paint it. Just leave it the way it is. That car is just so cool. 55, yeah. That car, like I said, I just really dig it. Um, awesome. Don't paint it. Awesome. You gonna try to turn that into like a daily driver parts getter thing? Is that your ultimate goal on it? Get it for the hot rod power tour, something like that? Baby, I'd love to do the power tour this year. Speaking of, love to do the power tour this year, but I need to. There's some things in the works that are going to require me to be extra protective of the car in its current condition. Um, so, yeah, we need to. Nothing I can speak about right now, but I need to protect it till a certain point next year. Then after that, she's gonna be on the road and just running it. Because that is one thing, and this is why I got a lot of respect for Mills. I don't care how nice your car is, you need to drive them. I will be driving the daylights out of that thing. You had Linda, Linda, that's, 68 Roadrunner, man, that ain't no cheap car. That was a nice car with a really nice paint job on it. Really straight body. But you were out there having fun with it, getting it done. Just enjoying it the way they're supposed to be done. You know? That's what I respect right there. I understand protecting them and keeping them nice and everything else, but you gotta have fun in them. I'm trying to set a lot of this stuff up to where we got electrical and everything to get the engine running on one side. Like I said, now that my harness is in, you can kind of get things going. But then we got all this polishing stuff from when I was doing the velocity stacks. I bought a 3D printer last night. I'm really excited about that. I was on the phone with Vic for a couple hours last night, going through the setup processes and doing test prints, and it's pretty neat. There's my socket wrench I've been looking for. I'm really excited to play with that printer. a set. Should have bought them when it was on sale for Black Friday, but these little AutoZone sets and kits like that, they're good for throwing in the truck and going. I need to call up Edelbrock today. I got some questions. Also, brake boxes, brake shoe boxes. Handiest thing ever. They hold so much little stuff. I never throw brake shoe boxes away. Ever throw brake shoe boxes away. Use them for everything. So I learned a lesson last night. If you take the battery out of somebody's car, remember their presets. Chris, the presets got me hung yesterday. Busted. Right size for that. They work. See, when I look down and I see a row of chrome sockets, I just get happy. I get warm in my heart. It's weird. It's just a good looking sight, you know what I mean? Alright. Big. What do we got in here? Go in there. Looks like it goes in there. This stuff can kind of go together. really don't want to lose this because we're going to need that. So I'm going to, right around Christmas time, shortly after Christmas, possibly the 27th, my buddy that was here that I redid his heads, we're going to reassemble his engine in his garage. So, and this will be basically his first engine assembly. So we're going to walk him through that and teach the guy. Looking forward to that actually. And then in the springtime, more towards late spring, he's going to bring his Suburban over and we're going to LS swap his Suburban. So, got a lot of things kind of coming up, and then of course we got to finish the car, and nothing like adding more stuff to do.
Nervous now.
Right?
What's today, Wednesday?
Yes.
Our garbage goes out tonight. Your mom's on her way home, I think.
Oh yeah. See, I thought you were the one that was gone. I didn't know that.
No, I was in the house. I didn't know you were out here.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. It was, my car said it was like 43 today. Hey, what's up, Hanlon? Yeah, we're gonna get her out here and we're gonna get her wrenching. Jane was in here and messed my garage up, so that's why we're cleaning things up. Can't take her nowhere. All her fault. You know what I want to do? I want to get in here and redo the banners in here too. You know what I mean? Alright. Cut these off later. Quite sure what I want to do with this box yet, but I gotta stay with the brackets. Gilby? Ow! Looking for that Tylenol. Suits. Hey, Vic, what's up? uh, Shortly after I got off the phone with you, because I had to get up early this morning, I just kind of put it away. I was gonna mess with it later on tonight. So expect more phone calls. But I really do appreciate you helping me out last night with that. Bought those tables for like $20 for all three of them. I put the battery back in her car and I got in trouble. I didn't pay attention to the presets and I don't know how to set the clock in the car. So, yeah, I got caught. And then she went back in the videos and found out what I was doing with the battery. I tried to blame it on somebody else, but she said she wasn't believing it. Don't know why. Looking for that. So, because I'm really good at planning and thinking ahead, I looked at my transmission wiring harness last night. I think I have to run, because you can't share the signal on a TPS sensor. So, I think I have to buy another TPS sensor for this setup to wire it in for my transmission controller, which means I probably should have bought two when I got them at $60 off. You know what I mean? But I didn't pay attention to what needed to be done when I was looking at the harnesses. I really should have looked at both sets of computers to see what both computers needed. You know what I mean? Learn from my mistakes. Don't do as I say and don't do as I do. That's what I tell my kids. Well, they learn. Alright, be right back. No, the presets aren't bad. Those are actually pretty easy. You just kind of hold the button. Yeah, some radios you have to put a code in. As a matter of fact, I think VIX, Volkswagen is that way. So if you don't have the codes, kind of SOL. Then you got to call the dealership and get it back off of them and all that other stuff. Put these in the hood before I forget about them. They look like bolts from my striker plate on my hood, but they're not fitting. Oh, so I was talking to Bishop Vic, and he told me that your water pump is not run off a timing chain and actually timing belt, and you actually don't have a timing belt on your car. You actually have a chain, so that's good. And the belt doesn't sound like it's all that hard to change. So one day we're gonna have to get it changed. Um, my daughter's got a Civic, but I don't know if it's got a code or not. Here's the thing with building these cars. Save your boxes. Save your part numbers. Holley requires a lot of these part numbers to be able to run their system. They need to know what injectors I have, all that stuff. Also, because some parts are not from the Chevy truck that I put on the engine, anything that is not Chevy truck related, or I had to go to a different vehicle or a different brand of vehicle to make work, keep those part numbers wrote down, keep them in the dash, well, keep them in the glove box, and a piece of paper laminated so you never forget the part numbers. That way, if you ever break down, you can go and get it. That's why you try not to use exotic stuff. Yes, the intake's exotic, but everything that operates it is just general standard GM stuff. Now, if the intake were to ever give me a problem, if I go on a road trip, like a long road trip, you best believe I'm gonna have another intake set up in the back. I don't care if it's carbureted, one of those, I got a couple of those cheapy high ram type style intakes. Keep them in the back. The Honda Accords is probably one of the, to buy a mid-90s Honda Accord, they still command a premium. My daughter's Honda's, hers is a 2019. Like I said, tomorrow she's coming over and she's gonna be putting a whatever in it, alternator, and I'm gonna make her change it. Well, not make her, she wants to change it. And also, like I said, it teaches your kids how to work on cars and be more self-reliant. All that good stuff. The proper things you should be teaching your kids, you know, like checkbook balance and anything self-reliance and not video games. Teach your kids how to do stuff, not how to play stuff. We had video game consoles when my kids were little. They were in the house, but they did not play them all that much. They were outside having fun. They were running around. Wife was at the park with them. We got, you know, there's 30 acres out here. They were out back running the woods. Not sitting in front of the TV and playing video games. Got about 20 minutes and I gotta get off this live because I gotta get going. So. I'll make a dent. That's all I needed to do. Then I'll come back later on this afternoon and work on it some more. Picked that up for $60. Found it on Marketplace. And it's set up, the proportioning valve is a disc brake setup. So this is how cold it's been in the garage. This is why you don't paint in the wintertime. That's 2K clear. It's still good. It is not set up. This stuff's supposed to have a 72-hour can life after it's been activated. It's still good to go. And it's been activated. It's just amazing. It may have froze. I don't plan on ever using it no more. But it's just, you know, I've had people say that if you have one of these cans, you pop it, you get it activated, shake it up. Let's say you got to come back and leave, or you want to use it for another project a couple of days down the road and you didn't plan yourself right. Put it in the freezer, it'll slow the activation process down. Let it warm back up and you're good to go. I've never done it, so don't take my word for it. I wouldn't recommend it. Just because you're not supposed to get paint that cold anyway. So yeah, I would not recommend doing that. Still don't know what these bolts go to. This stuff finally dried up. This is the glass polish. Now I can put it back in the container that it goes in. Still got to finish polishing my glass out. One sec. that out of my way.
Hey, Adam.
Hey, what's up?
Come see your car.
Huh?
Come to see your car.
Oh. Hold on. Hey guys, I gotta get up there. I got somebody stop by. Bye. I'll take it easy.